out. Touchdown, A.J. Parker. Too easy.
Yeah, I mean, that was like practice right there.
Yep. And, sir? So, is it live on the? Let's see. So are we on? Are we live?
Are we? I was going to say.
Okay, I think we may be on. Let's find out. Jacob, text your mom, see if she can
I was about
hear
to
us.
say, let me get her on the line.
See if she can hear us. Awesome. Okay, I think we're back on. All right, everybody. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. Thank you so much, our producer extraordinaire, Cam, for getting us back on tonight after we had to reboot. Hopefully you guys are hanging with us.
Did we go out?
Okay, here we go. If you're just joining us, Friendswood has taken a really, really quick lead, 20-0, in the time that it took us to reboot and get everything going. But now we're back live and ready to go, so apologize for that. But, again, thanks for Cam getting us on. The Mustangs kicked off. Oh, there's a fumble picked up. Looks like the Mustangs are all over it. Willow Ridge, it looks like they fumbled the football, and it is going to be Mustang first down, picked up by number 7. Emmett Van Workum, and is going to be at 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the 21-yard line. Looks like things have just gone from bad to worse, Jacob, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure has, and that was number 5, Jalen Haynes, on the return right there. You know, can't carry the football like a loaf of bread. That's what's going to happen. You're going to fumble. But, yeah, 20-0 Mustangs here with 40 seconds left in the first quarter, so a very different game than what we saw last week. That's for sure.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. Yeah, things to me working for the Mustangs. They ran a little play there. Number 3, A.J. Parker, wide receiver, caught a touchdown just a few moments ago from Josh Brister. So the Mustangs have done a great job, and Trip Bateman has done a really fine job of running the ball as well. So now it is going to be 1st and 10 from the 20, from about the 11, I should say. Handoff again out to the left-hand side. Bateman's going to take a few guys with him, going to drive all the way down close to the 10. It sounds like we are on again, and we apologize for those delays. Thank you, Miss Nelson, for sticking with us as always.
Absolutely, our number 1 fan. Thank you, Miss Nelson.
For sure. We appreciate you checking in tonight on this gorgeous Friday night here in Missouri City, as the Mustangs now are going to go double to the bottom set. Handoff again by Bateman. He's going to get outside, going to be swallowed up as he doesn't get too much. Number 14, Eddie Trusculaire on that tackle for the Eagles. Mustangs have really done a good job tonight, Jacob, from what we saw of a little mix-up of run and pass.
Right, yeah, and I mean, they opened the game with about 4 straight runs, which opened up a beautiful play action. So the play calling has been excellent tonight. That shows by the fact that here at the end of the first quarter, like I said, we're up 20-0, knocking on the door for another touchdown. Yeah. I've been really impressed with the play calling so far tonight.
Yeah, good mix. Coach Toon, though, he's done a good job tonight. I know they work with these kids very, very hard. We mentioned that Friendswood comes in this week 0-1 after losing last week to Fort Bend Marshall. And, of course, Willow Ridge lost 13-6 last week as well. So the battle of the 0-1 teams, of course, none of these games really matter.
Right.
This is just kind of, hate to use the word preseason, but it's kind of the first live action because the district's really where it takes kind of takes its toll, really makes a big difference there as far as the season is concerned. Of course, home last week, away this week. We're at Galveston Ball next week. Then there is a bye week. And then we're at
LaPorte
the next week. So we're not home at all during the whole month of September, which is kind of rare.
Yeah, that is rare. I mean, during my playing days, that certainly never happened. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is due to a home game that we played against Galveston Ball last season that we weren't supposed to play. And then so that now has us playing 6 away games this year instead of the usual 5.
Yeah, Galveston Ball had something up to the stadium. They're working on it, and so we decided to host them at our place, which gave us the extra home game. And that's just kind of what it is. You know,
Yeah.
that's just the way things go. So anyway, again, as the second quarter starts, Mustang again, they're up 20-0. They're on the 10-yard line, driving after that fumble on the kickoff by Willow Ridge. Bristol's got trips to his top. Bateman out in the flats. Nice pass to Bateman. He's going to go to the 3, the 2. Does he get out of bounds?
And
yes, he got out of bounds at the 2 before he jumped over the pylon there. So the official's going to say he's down. Looked like a good effort by him.
Yeah, and that was just just textbook wheel route ran there by Bateman. Kind of looked like he may have gotten in the end zone, but I'll trust your call on the field, ref.
And the Mustangs are going to hurry up quick. They got doubles on the bottom set. Joy's in motion, going to now go back as the kind of the tight end. Going to hand off to Bateman, going to try to get those 2 yards, and he does. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And, I mean, that was just too easy right there, wasn't it, Coach?
Yeah, you know, Tripp's a hard runner, but he definitely had the front line, those big boys up front, taking care of him there and blocking for him. Done a great job. We've seen good blocking out of 67. I said it, 67.
No way.
Stouffer. And, again, number 70 there. Willie Jones has done a great job, and so, of course, is Captain Noah Abibi, number 77. Now the extra point is up. Excuse me, it's going to go. You're laughing at me. I'm sorry. Snap is back. Hold by Joy. The kick is up, and it is good.
No, I thought that was good, Coach.
Thank you. Into the uprights. Dylan Vincentainer, a sophomore, number 43, knocks it through. So that's going to now take the score a quick 27 points for the Mustangs.
Coming in loud and clear. Thank you, Miss Nelson, for letting us know.
And big Randy Brister, my guy, says, glad to hear you. Love you, brother. Guess what? I love you back, my man. You're a good fella, buddy. Your son's playing well tonight. The whole team's playing well tonight. So proud of the Mustangs bouncing back. You know, Jacob, it's always you work to display what you've learned on those Friday nights, right? You've lived it, you've done it,
right.
And they work so hard. And even, you know, no matter what level you're at, you do all this stuff. The parents, people, they don't see all the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the coaches yelling at you, the sprints, all the things you do throughout the week to want to display your best each and every Friday night or Saturday night. You know, sometimes some games are on Thursdays. Depends on like CCISD teams and things. So it's great to see the Mustangs coming out, kind of going on all cylinders here tonight and kind of display what they're able to do.
No, absolutely, yeah, because I know firsthand, you know, just how much preparation, like you said, all the stuff behind the scenes. So to come out on a Friday night and to be firing on all cylinders like this, I mean, there's not many feelings quite like it in the world.
Pretty exciting times. And I know y'all didn't hear us earlier, but the Mustangs are in a very nice kind of white top, blue helmet and blue pants, and then and then the Eagles for Willow Ridge are in blue tops with gray pants and a kind of a gray helmet. Vince Tanner's on the kick, and he boots one. He's going to go all the way back way in the end zone. It's going to bounce in the end zone. Willow Ridge is going to let it go and actually not do anything with it. Hopefully the Mustang defense will come back. They played a really good game tonight.
I was thinking earlier, Coach, these Willow Ridge uniforms, you know, I wasn't there to see this, but kind of remind me of those old Lions uniforms back.
Man, I didn't think about that.
Back in Barry Sanders' day, you know.
Yes, sir, Barry Sanders. Yeah, the old Lions, the Detroit Lions. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Pretty good. It's a good stuff. Yeah, Willow Ridge is just kind of, to be honest, kind of decimated. You know that they don't have a ton of subs, and you know the school used to be just the tradition was great. I was talking to Coach McKeel, who's here doing our stats here in the booth with us. For the school, just how T.J. Ford and Ewing and those guys played here, and just, you know, T.J. Ford went to Texas, and just, you know, they can kind of pick and choose the school they go to, so that kind of hurt Willow Ridge as far as some talent, I guess. But they're competing, they're getting out there. We got a near side single receiver set, trips up top, quarterback out, swing pattern out to the flats. Number 15 gets the ball, breaks the tackle or two, and then is rumbled down out to about the 32-yard line. Good little play call there, gain of about 6.
Yeah, tackle made right there by Judson Stevens. Great read on that little screen right there.
Another Stevens is playing football?
Yeah, hey, good shocker, right?
Michelle, I'm sure, is out there proud of her boys and how much tradition they have played here at Friendswood. Again, so ball about the 31-yard line, single receiver near side, trips up top. Quarterback of Willow Ridge, is going to bark out the calls. They send a man in motion in the flats. Number 11, they swing back over number 7. He is going to go through the middle, get a first down, get 2 or 3 more yards. Boom, taken down by 97 there. Jacob Molina, we mentioned him earlier. What a great game he had last week.
Oh, absolutely, and picking up right where he left off here in this game against Willow Ridge.
Yeah, and that was number 7, Jacoby Johnson of the Eagles there with a nice play, getting down first down for them. We're going to be at the 41-yard line. Willow Ridge isn't in any big hurry, and to be honest, I don't blame them. Try to get this game going as best they can, try to get the best plays that they can out there. And again, appreciate you guys hanging with us. Cam has done a great job of getting us online, and we appreciate his hard work. All right, here it is. It is doubles near side. Running back number 2, Anthony Janis, is there on the quarterback's left side. Single receiver set up top. Hand off to him. Oh, and he is smothered immediately. We mentioned earlier, Kreitz, number 18, big man on campus. That is a loss of 2 yards. Kreitz blew through that line and made that tackle absolutely quickly, did he not?
Oh, I mean, as soon as the ball was handed off, Kreitz was right there to make the tackle. Great play. Great play by Kreitz right there.
Yeah, nice call up on the defense there by Coach Griff there. Has been working on all the defensive plays. We try to run the same thing as best we can. And it looks like the Willowridge Eagles are going to have trips there to the near side. Single receiver up top. Donovan Isles, the quarterback, senior, is going to be barking out the calls. Little high snap. Nope. Going to hand off.
Another
now he's going to fake it out. He's going to get outside number 15. He's going to break a tackle or two and get down 45 to the 50 to the 49. And he's going to be taken down. Number 5, William Petreco, was not going to let him go, but that was a nice little swing pass out there to Amir Carter, number 15 of Willow Ridge.
Yeah, I mean, Petreco just had a hold of his ankle pretty much and saved the Mustangs defense from giving up about another 6 or 7 yards. There, I just said it again. Another 6 or 7 yards on that play right there.
All right, Willow Ridge again not taking a huge amount, they're taking a huge amount of time calling in that play. I guess they're working and trying to get the exact one they want with 9:20 here on the clock. Friendswood is up 27-0. Trips to the far side next to Friendswood sideline, single receiver set bottom. Quarterback Donovan is going to call it out, is going to hand it off, is going to make a little run to number 2. Looked like he was down and kind of got back up. That was kind
an
of
interesting
weird
play right there. Wow.
Yeah, Anthony Janis, hand off to him, number 2. He kind of went and got tackled, then he jumped back up and started going again. That was kind of weird.
It looked like Molina had him about 80% tackled, and I don't know if he lost his grip or what right there.
Yeah, and the officials are
they're
moving the ball. I guess they called him down.
I was going to say, it really looked like his knee touched the ground, but I was going to say, we don't have the best view up here, Coach, so hard to say. But that looks more like it.
So now it's going to be second and about 7. Yes, Coach Butler, good to hear from you. Sorry you can't hear us. I don't know why. It seems like other people can. But, yes, Tuggy made some plays. He actually made a great play on a kick coverage play and pretty much smoked the dude and got him down to about the 6-yard line, didn't he?
Tuggy made a great hit on the kickoff.
He did. Very nice on that kickoff. Timeout here on the field with 8:19 in the second quarter. Looks like Willow Ridge is going to call a timeout and talk about it.
Yeah, like you said, hey, down 27 points here in the second quarter. Got to make every play count, right?
Yeah, no doubt. And just kind of recap, Friendswood has had some rollouts. Brister rolled out. Nice little pass to number 3, A.J. Johnson there for a touchdown on that play. I'm trying to think of the other touchdown. Jacob, help me out because we're trying to recap and all the stuff we've been going through.
I was going to say I was so involved with trying to get
it done,
trying to get us back on the air. I mean, we were just scoring so quickly. It felt like every time we scored, we were like, wait, we just scored again. So I'm trying to remember, but it's not.
Bateman had a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. Coach McKeel. I had 2 passes caught by A.J. Parker, number 3. One to and Charlie Miller scored as well. So there you go. So Charlie Miller, A.J., and Charlie Moore. Why do I say Charlie Miller? Miss Moore, I'm sorry. Charlie Miller. I did it again. Charlie Moore, I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. My bad. Here we go. Back to live action. Trips up top, single receiver down at the bottom. Quarterback hands it off. He thought he did not hand off. Nice play. He's got a man wide open. Get down to the 20, the 10, the 15, the 10, and he's wrestled out of bounds by Austin Kane. That is a nice play there by the quarterback for the Eagles. Donovan Isles, I thought he handed off.
Oh, I mean, they had me fooled, Coach.
He pulled it back. I think everybody jumped on the defense and kind of jumped up, and they threw that ball over the top.
Yep.
And he rumbled down to about the 5-yard line there. I think he had everybody fooled. That, again, was number 7 on that, Jacoby Johnson. Nice little pitch and catch there, so to speak, from Willow Ridge as they took a timeout. I hate to take a timeout and then have a dead play or a dud of a play. They picked a good play there to call a timeout on.
Yeah, they came out of the timeout with a good call.
Now they're going doubles receiver set, one near side. Eyes are going to swing it out like a little wheel route, and that is going to be a touchdown for number 2 again, Anthony Janis. That was a nice little wheel route. Friendswood in the past have run that many, many times. Just a backer out of the backfield. Jonathan Johnson, Friendswood fame, has done that play, I'm sure, 1,000,000 times in his career. And it looks like they did the same thing right there.
I was going to say, I mean, just on the very last Friendswood drive, that exact same play where I thought he got into the end zone. Exactly what Willow Ridge just scored on right there.
Yeah, and Willow Ridge, to be honest, that looked kind of easy. They just
yeah.
maybe they found the rhythm. I hope not.
I sure hope not, but
yeah.
Yeah, their first 3 drives, I mean, they were getting stonewalled, and they just kind of just marched down the field right there.
They sure did kind of march right down the field there. So they're going to have chance for the extra point. Snap is back. The kick is up. Oh, almost blocked, but it is good.
Yeah, just by the hair on his chinny chin.
And the kick is up. That is now going to make it. It's not a field goal there, scoreboard. It's an extra point. That's not the same thing. So it is now 27-7 with 7:55 in the second quarter.
And that Willow Ridge drive ate up a bit of clock there, didn't it, Coach? I mean,
it did, you wascally wabbit.
Yeah, no. Don't know what I got going on over here.
It is kind of hard to say Willow Ridge, and we apologize for that. We're just trying to have some fun here. This Friday night, again, a beautiful night. You can see the moon, gorgeous.
Oh, I know.
Kind of the houses and trees and the traffic, and there's all kinds of things you see here at Hightower High School. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's real picturesque up here, Coach.
Picturesque, yes. We're kind of getting a little giddy because it took forever to get on there. We were kind of trying to figure our stuff out. So, again, we apologize for that. I'm not the tech guru, and, you know, sometimes you got to mess with things, and if it doesn't work, you got to reboot it and just see what happens. So, again, appreciate y'all listening in. Quick shout-out to my son, Garrison Fritz. He is actually home this weekend for one of the few times he will be home from Baylor. He is a senior, going to get his degree in education and teaching. Coach, I cannot wait. Looking forward to what his successes are. So, thank him for listening out. He's home with my wife. They're having some dinner and hanging out, getting some mother and son time, which of course is great. I'm kind of jealous. Look forward to getting and spending time tomorrow. And what do you think I'm going to be doing tomorrow, Jacob? What do you think?
You know, Coach, if I had to guess,
it's a Saturday in the fall.
I think it involves. I think it involves Kentucky football. I don't know.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. You know exactly. Those out there know me. It'll be the Big Orange time at our house. We'll be watching the Baylor game first at 11, and then we're going to be watching Tennessee Vols. So it's a lot of TV and a lot of football on at the old Fritz household tomorrow.
And who's Tennessee play, Coach?
Tennessee plays actually my undergrad alma mater, East Tennessee State.
So are you kind of torn on who you're going to root for here, Coach?
I know who's going to win, but, yeah, so I've got a little battle royal in my heart. It's the undergrad, East Tennessee State, tomorrow versus my master's degree, University of Tennessee. And, of course, I grew up out there in Knoxville. So, all right, little pooch kick there. Going to go short. Going to be drop at the 20.
Get on that.
Oh, good gracious. Charlie Moore picks that up. And, wow, he actually almost broke that. Charlie Moore picked that up after the short kick there. Nobody picked it up. He snagged it and got about 5 or 6 yards. But for a minute, without that shoestring catch, he might have been gone.
Absolutely, and you got to remember it's a live ball and a kickoff, and the Willow Ridge kickoff team was dangerously close to recovering that because it was a really short kick right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a really short kick. I want to say a quick hi also to my daughter who's in Waco there, studying away, doing a great job, getting her nursing school and all that stuff. So both of my kids are just doing great, and I'm proud of them. And, of course, my lovely wife, Amy, at home. I'll be home soon. Love you, honey. All right, here we are back to live action as Friendswood. It's going to go kind of a tight double set, if that makes sense, with a couple of the slot receivers closer to the line. Now we're going to go motion. I apologize for that. Hand it off to Charlie Morris. He's going to rumble down for – he may have only got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like a horse collar for a second there, but no call from the ref, so I guess not.
Yeah, I don't see any laundry on the field there.
Yep.
It's now going to be a 2nd and 10. Again, big Josh Brister there leading the attack for the Mustangs. Got a great arm. Good sight. The boy can run better than you think he can. He does a nice job. Going to drop back. Got a man, and it's going to be caught. He's going to the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10. You know what he did. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, it doesn't get any easier than that, Coach. Just a good pitch and catch for about 60 yards right there from Brister to, was that Jerami?
It was Jerami, number 14. Great pitch and catch. Jerami just cut on the inside on a kind of a little post pattern there and did a great job. Beautiful ball by Brister. You couldn't have laid it out there any better. Handed it to him. Very, very nice.
Yeah, just like they say, right in the breadbasket.
Love those plays like that on a beautiful Friday night. That's going to take the score to 33-7, pending the extra point.
Yeah, so the Willow Ridge drive took about 4.5 minutes, and then we come back on the field and score in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a boot. Man, Vincent Tainer on the extra point. He boots that all the way to the other side of the track.
No,
It's only got to go a few yards, son.
I was going to say, no wonder we were confident carting him out there to attempt a 42-yarder last week, Coach.
No doubt. He does have a leg. Soccer guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Soccer kid. He can boot that thing.
Hold on. We got a penalty on the play, it looks like here. It looks like some.
On the extra point?
Yeah, let's see what the call here is.
Coach Johnson's out there talking to him, trying to figure out what's going on. I don't see the flag. Did they pick it up?
Hey, the far side judge picked it up.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the call is going to be here, though. Is it going to be off? Yeah, yeah.
Defense neutral zone. Decline that. Take the points.
It's good anyways.
Yeah, we're not taking points off the board.
Yeah, we don't even need to throw the flag, fellas.
All right, so that again is going to make us 7-12 here in the second quarter. Friendswood Mustangs up 34-7 over Willow Ridge Eagles. Appreciate again you guys checking us out and chatting us up. Thank you for sticking with us. It's just been, it's kind of one of those days, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that. Coach Butler says he now can hear us. Great. He's headed to Glendale, Arizona tomorrow for Mikey's game at Arizona Christian. That is pretty awesome. That's their first home game versus Fort Lewis in Durango, Colorado. So great job there. Hope Mikey has a great game, Coach.
Yep.
Appreciate you listening in. Hey, that's our first shout out from another part of the country. We're getting nationwide.
We're nationwide. We're working on international, Coach.
Usually my brother is out there listening. He works all across the country. Usually he's out there kind of checking us out. Hadn't heard him text me or chat us up to kind of where he's at, but that's okay. I'm sure he's busy tonight. That was a kick. It's going to be taken down just to the 25-yard line. Willow Ridge is going to come out on offense. Hopefully the Mustang defense can dial up something and not have such an easy time there letting Willow Ridge go down and score. But got big Jacob Molina, 97, in on the nose guard. Has done a great job. Of course, number 40 in as well. Joseph Campbell, my man Joey Campbell, get in there 4-0. All right, so doubles by Willow Ridge. Going to have the receiver, the running back, go out into the flats. The quarterback just picks it up and takes it, a design run, and pretty much going to get nada tostada.
Yeah, nowhere to go on that run right there.
Yep, nothing at all. He probably should have pitched it out there to the flats to number 2, who was speeding out there to Anthony Janis, but he did not.
Yeah, it looks like Willow Ridge keeps running these little speed options, and he decided to keep it there for some reason.
That's just one of those split-second decisions that the quarterback makes and thinks, maybe I should have done something different.
Yeah.
All right, trips to the far side, single receiver set near side. Now they're going to run a man in motion across, going to make it a double set. As he leaves line of scrimmage, the quarterback pumps back, gets it to number 5 as he breaks down, and really doesn't get much on that either.
Nope.
To the line of scrimmage. The problem is the pass covered about 8 yards. He only got really 1 on the reception. That was to number 5 of the Eagles. Jalen Haynes.
Yep. Tackle made by Garrison McElwain, I believe.
34 is Garrison McElwain. He had a really good game last week on the defensive end.
Yeah, it was between him and Molina for my pick for defensive player of the game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And appreciate, I'm sure, his grandparents and mom and dad, sister, they're out there in the crowd cheering as well. Again, Willow Ridge taking their sweet time. They're in really no big hurry. 7 seconds on the play clock here.
Yeah.
Trips to the near side, single receiver set up top.
And blitz coming by Friendswood here. No time.
That's a guy's got a man number 7 caught, and it's going to be taken down to the 48-yard line.
I mean, no time was wasted on that play, Coach.
Yeah, no doubt. That was to number 7, Jacoby Johnson. He looks like he's a good-looking kid from up here, nice and tall, got lanky arms. Looks like he can run a little bit. It's hard to tell from where you are, but looks like a good athlete down there. Going to take that ball in the midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 46 or 47-yard line.
I mean, Friendswood defense just a hair too late on the blitz right there.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer. I was trying to be as accurate as I can. It is now going to be, again, trips near side, single receiver set up top, running back off to his left. Nope, now he's going to switch and go back to his right. Number 2 is Anthony Janis in the backfield. Fake handoff to him. It's going to be a quick out to 15. He's at the 45. Oh, nice juke. He's at another juke and a spin move and gets down all the way into the Friendswood territory down to the 35-yard line. Looks like Willow Ridge has a little something in the pod of stirring, don't they, Jacob?
I was going to say, that was a mighty fine juke right there, Coach.
Oh, he did. He juked and spun, even spin cycle.
That's why you got to square up.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That was a nice little play there. That was number 2, again, Anthony Janis there for Willow Ridge. Again, Willow Ridge loves that trip set to the near side single receiver set. Janis there in the backfield next to the quarterback. Again, fake the handoff.
Ball on the ground. Ooh, we might have gotten that. Let's see who comes up with the ball. Yep,
Kreitz
we got
has it.
Kreitz has
it is now going to be 1st and 10 Mustangs.
And, I mean, that's weight room right there, Coach. I mean, he just took the ball right out of that lineman's hand.
Well, it looks like that the quarterback was trying to – he was going to give him the little mesh there and give him the handoff, decided to pull it back.
Yep.
He didn't pull it back hard enough, ended up fumbling out of his hands and hit the ground, and Kreitz jumped on it. Kreitz is number 18, if you out there want to know. Just giving Coach McKeel, our statistician extraordinaire, all kinds of love here for doing a great job. The Mustang offense, that O-line has done a great job tonight. Coming out there with the snaps, doing a great job there, Rowdy Stouffer. Okay, handoff. No, he fakes the handoff again.
Good protection.
He gets outside, get that pass to Jerome at the 50. Gonna reach out and get to right at the 50. Might get a first down. Nice little rollout by Brister.
Yeah, and great job extending the ball in that play by Jerome. It looks like he's going to get the first down on that extra effort right there.
Oh, no, it looks like the side judge is going to have him down at the 49, not the 50.
Wow. What? Yep, first down.
Oh, no, he did move it. So the far side judge has moved the chains. All right, he's going to be single receiver set. Man in motion comes across Jerome. Going to fake the – no, he does give it actually to Trip Bateman, who gets tripped up, no pun intended, but he's going to still roll down to the 40-yard line. Looks like another Mustang first down as they're trying to hurry up and get to the line quickly.
Yeah, Friendswood moving quick here. Willow Ridge's defense can't seem to get adjusted.
They cannot, and I guess that's the name of the game, right?
Yeah.
Mustangs again looking up. It's going to be near side Parker and Joy in a double set. Running back is off to the right-hand side of Brister. He fumbles the ball but picks it up. Going to make something, going to take off run, just hang on to the ball. Brister's going to get
there's going to be a flag on the play
almost a first down as Brister had a little fumble, but he picked that thing up and just took off running with it. Smart play. There is a flag on the play. It's going to be holding.
Holding on. Yeah.
Or
what we got going on?
He's trying to tell us here. What do we?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, kind of a blown play.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things you can't blame the O-line on that.
When the play breaks down like that,
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's going to put Mustangs back. Now it's going to be 2nd and 11. Again, single receiver set near side, doubles to the top. Looks like Trip Bateman in to the right of Brister. Snap it. It's going to be an offsides. Brister picks up
play. Oh, wow. All kinds of stuff going on right there, Coach.
So the defense jumped. Brister snapped to get the center to snap the ball. The ball wasn't snapped. It was laid on the ground. Brister went to go grab it.
And only then did the ref blow the play dead.
So now he blew the play dead. And it's going to be 5 yards against the Willow Ridge. So now the Mustangs are going to move back up 2nd and about 6 yards. Yeah, that was kind of an awkward play. The Mustangs are set up. They're ready. Stouffer has got the ball in his hands. He's ready to snap that thing.
Yeah,
Trips to the top. Near receiver single set. Snap back to Brister. He hands it off to Bateman as Bateman gets outside and breaks one tackle. Breaks another one, then gets 2 or 3. Takes 4 guys to take him down.
It's just like a bowling ball in that
play.
He
does. As he gets the first down, he's running hard tonight for sure. It's going to get that down to the 36-yard line.
Oh, come on. The band's down there on the field. Come on, Coach.
The band is on the field.
I was going to say, you think they'd learn from Stanford, Coach?
Yeah, if anybody knows that old school reference there. So nice job out. Snap to Brister. He's got a man downfield, throwing him across the middle. It's going to be, kind of in a double coverage there.
Intercepted.
He may not have seen number 4, the safety coming across. It was intended for number 3, A.J. Parker. A little high.
Yeah.
He was open there for a split second, and then the over-the-top safety came back. But I like the play call. It's first down and 10. Let's go for it. See if we can get
you might
it.
as well. Yeah, absolutely.
2:54 here on the clock. Friendswood is up 34-7. Friendswood has all 3 of their timeouts. Willow Ridge only has 2.
And if I'm Friendswood, I get out of the hurry up right here so the Willow Ridge doesn't get the ball back here in the half.
Mustangs are taking a little bit of time. Single receiver set, doubles up top. Joy's not going to come in motion. It's kind of be the H-back here on this near side. Brister snap, going to be handoff. Good to Bateman. Bateman's going to make a fake or 2. Keeps his legs turning. The dude never stops turning.
What a powerful run right there.
He does. He just drags a couple guys with him. It's going to get down about 6 yards to the 30, 29, 30, wherever they decide to mark that. Bateman does a good job. Now the Mustangs are going to call a timeout. Smart move, I think, to try to figure out what they want to do. 2:36 on the clock, 34-7, your Mustangs. It'll be interesting to see, Jacob, once you get the stats from Coach McKeel. I'm sure they're going to be accurate as all get out. It's going to be perfect as always.
Of course.
Second quarter stats versus that first quarter. Because we weren't on the air, but I think the second quarter stats could be interesting to see what Willow Ridge has done in that second quarter.
Yeah. Not only that, but just I think I'm going to see, just night and day of our first half stats this week versus last week. So I'm excited to get those numbers out to y'all in the second half. Yeah,
the play calling has definitely been much more mixed, run, pass, things like that. I think the O-line is doing a great job kind of having their way with the Willow Ridge's defensive line.
Yeah, say that 5 times.
Yeah, O-line's doing a great job. Proud of those guys getting in there. And, the problem is they don't get any of the glory until they make a mistake, which is ridiculous, but that's just kind of the way O-line goes. So
it's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, for sure. So great job by those guys down there on the O-line. Back to some live action here. Friendswood got A.J. Parker on the near side. Double receivers up top. Looks like Rudolph ends the H-back handoff. Going to follow that blocker. It's Bateman. Bateman's going out to the 25, going to the 20. Going to break another tackle, run to 2 or 3 guys. Great block up front by Rudolph. And Bateman's going to get all the way down to the 15-yard line. He's had a really good half, I can tell you that.
Yeah, he sure I mean, I sound like a broken record right now, but every run it looks like it's taking 2, 3, even 4 Willow Ridge players to bring him down. Even if he only picks up 5 yards, he broke 3 tackles on the play.
Yeah, for sure. Mustang get to the line quick. Near side. Looks like number 16, Black's in motion. Handoff again. It's going to go to Bateman. Bateman's going to go the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1. Give him 6. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I mean, it's like I can see the future or something. I think he just ran through about 4 tackles right there, Coach.
Absolutely, he did. The line's done a great job again, just manhandling the D-line of Willow Ridge. That is going to pump that score up another 40-7 here for the Mustangs.
Yep, good first.
That's crazy.
Yeah, great first half here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, they've done awesome. Save some for the next couple weeks, right?
Seriously, yeah, don't spend it all in one place.
No doubt. And again, 43, Vince Stainer's going to kick this extra point probably to the next zip code.
Yeah, I was just about to say, let's see which lane of the track this kick lands on right here.
You might hit a car on the interstate or the highway over there. My goodness.
I was going to say, this band better get out of the way.
Yeah, for sure. Snaps back, it's down. Vince Stainer again,
up,
boom.
And that was kind of a short
don't hit
kick.
somebody in the band. Yeah, that actually kind of went short.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
I think he was being courteous. I think he just didn't want to hit any of the band people.
No doubt. Now that's going to take our score with 2:04 left in this half. Friendswood 41, Willow Ridge 7. All right, Jacob, we mentioned earlier, again, I'm not sure what we were on, we weren't. Friendswood's got a kind of a weird September. We're not home at all the entire month of September. Away tonight, at Galveston Ball next week, bye week, and then the last week we're at LaPorte. So Friendswood is away for the whole month of September, which is kind of weird, but we'll take that, and we'll get our other home games when we get back. But they got a little gauntlet here in September. And, again, these games are non-district games, but we still want to try to get out there and show what we got.
Yeah, I mean, even though they're non-district, you get out here, you tighten things up so that when you do start district play, you're ready to fire on all cylinders.
For sure. All right, Vince Center again is just going to kick this to the end zone. Willow Ridge is going to let that thing go and bounce. Start that on, again, good field position for the 25 for them as the Mustangs are going to bring out that defense. Mm-hmm. This is where you start thinking. You got a 41-7 lead. Do you put some other guys in, let them get some reps?
100%.
Do you wait till the third quarter? It's just all the decisions coaches have to make to get some guys because you just can't mimic game time in practice. You just can't do it. You're not going to go 100 miles an hour and get your own team every single day and just you get somebody else hurt. So we'll see if
I think if I'm Coach Johnson, I think that for the time being, this is the last this is the last series that my starters see.
And you never know what they're going to do with that. It's just kind of up to their call. All right, they got a new quarterback in. He's going to float one up top. He's got a man up, and it's going to be picked off by Mustangs.
Nice.
And he breaks the tackle and gets outside at the 40. He's going down to the 40. No,
He's got some room to run.
He's got some room. The 30, the 25, the 20.
Ooh,
and he was taken down.
The ball comes out.
Does come loose.
Is he going to be ruled down, though? I think he was down.
He was, but Austin Kane with a huge interception and about a 30-yard return or 35-yard return. I thought he might take that to the house, as you were saying, Jacob. He ended up getting tackled from behind from the ball, but then Friendswood picked it up.
Of course, we would have loved to see a Friendswood touchdown right there. But, I mean, great play by number 11, Jeremiah Mills, to actually track down Austin Kane on that interception right there to prevent the touchdown.
And that's going to take us down to 146, which, in effect, will be kind of the 2-minute warning there, so to speak, for this game. So that's going to, again.
Yeah, and if I'm Friendswood right here, I'm not even throwing the ball one time.
No, I'm just going to run it every time and let Charlie Moore's in. Yep, Charlie Moore's in the game. Just let them run it a little bit as they get the time out there and just eat up that clock as best they can.
Yeah, and it looks like we've got pretty much all starters in right here. And like I said, if Friendswood goes and scores a touchdown here, barring something crazy, this is probably the last series that my starters are going to see in this game if I'm Coach Johnson.
You never know what they want to work on. Put some things in. Maybe let Brister play with some of the twos.
Yeah.
Maybe the twos get a chance to play with Brister. I mean, you're basically one play away in any football game to being a starter.
Of course.
Right. You never know what's going to happen with an injury or something crazy like that. We've seen stranger things happen. So I'm not sure what they want to do as far as their substitution situation, but I'm sure they've definitely thought about these things before. This is not a first time hey, why don't we get a chance to put some other guys in? So
yeah, I'm sure.
All right, here we go. Doubles the bottom set. Brister in, going to bark out the call. Charlie Moore is off to his right. Going to hand that thing off to Charlie Moore. He's going to go up the middle. Spin move. Going to get down, get about 6 yards. Going to be spotted at about the 12-yard line. Nice little play there by the Mustangs.
Yeah, just tough running the football tonight by the Mustangs. I love to see it.
Yeah, you got to get that ground game going, and I know that Rudolph's doing a good job of blocking. Again, 1:29 and counting on the clock. Looking over the sidelines, probably not in any big hurry, and they're not. Doubles receiver, single set up. Oh, the snap's high, but Brister picked it up. Now he's going to just take a little juke and try to get some yards and not get anything crazy.
Yep.
Good thing he's about 6'6". Otherwise, that ball would have been snapped back to the 30 to the 40-yard line, but he snagged it with one hand there, kind of Odell Beckham style, grabbed that thing and just took it down and tried to get some yards.
Yeah, I think if Brister was my height, that ball goes right over his head on that play.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, here we go. 59 seconds now here in the half. A.J. Parker, single receiver on the bottom, doubles up top. Brister again. He always fakes the handoff. He's got Rudolph. He's not going to give it to him. Brister's going to run. He's going to rumble. He's at the 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Jake Brister. Josh Brister, excuse me.
Hey, I made the same mistake last week, Coach. It's all right.
Well, I had them both. I apologize to Randy and Marcia. But great job. It really looked like he might have had Rudolph in the flats.
Yeah.
But then after that, Brister decided, I think I'm running this myself. He did a great job in there. Get down there and he's just a big dude.
He's a big dude. He almost looked like he was jogging on that play.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But he drove in there and got those extra yards. Touchdown for the Mustangs.
Yep.
44 seconds on the clock. It's going to take the score to 47-7, pending the extra point.
And let's see how far this kick goes right here, Coach. Hopefully they don't hit a band kid in the head right here.
I'm saying go for the tuba.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And you know what? He almost hit a tuba. That kick is up, and it is good for sure. And it rolled all the way back to the retaining fence there, bound by the flag here at Hall Stadium. So, Jacob, 44 seconds. You've been in well, maybe you have or have not.
Yeah.
You're Willow Ridge. What do you say at halftime? What do you do to try to corral these guys, to try to rally the troops? What do you say?
At halftime, I think if I'm their coach, I'm saying something like, we're playing for pride. This is our stadium. We are not going to roll over. The score is what it is, but we're going to come out and we're going to play a harder second half than the first half. Just because you're losing big, you cannot roll over and give up, especially on your home field.
Yeah, and that one score they had was –
that was a great drive.
It was a great drive by them. Yeah, you got to build on those positives there.
I mean, you and I were sitting here kind of thinking like, uh-oh, I hope that they didn't just kind of kick it into gear.
Yeah.
And they scored that touchdown, and we've scored 21 unanswered points since then.
For sure. You almost have to think that fatigue may have something to do with it too, because really it just doesn't have a lot of subs here. A lot of these guys are probably playing, if not both ways.
I was going to say, you look at the depth chart, almost every single play. I see maybe 3 players on here that don't play both ways. So.
Yeah, they're probably playing both ways. So you got to give these guys credit. They're working hard.
Yeah.
Vincent Tanner on the kick. He's going to pound this one out. This is going to be a little short, and they're going to just let it go.
Yeah,
he actually moved out of the way, let that bounce into the end zone. I thought he was going to pick it up, but he decided not to.
Yeah. So, 44 seconds here. I mean, let's see what Willow Ridge does here.
I'm just running the ball and running out of this
Yeah.
quarter and getting out of this, trying to get back into halftime, get the guys some rest if I'm them. I'm not doing anything crazy.
Yeah, I'm asking the referee if I need to snap the ball twice here.
Yeah, for sure. Just try to get out of this and wipe it off and move on past that. So, again, 44 seconds to go, 48-7, Friendswood.
I don't believe there's been a punt in this game, has there?
You know what? There's been how many? One?
Okay.
They may have punted twice. Maybe we were not on the air.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's when we were having technical difficulties.
Yes, but we're all technically solved now.
Yep.
Willow Ridge is coming out. Trips to the far side. No receiver on the bottom set. They are not going to run it out. They're going to hand that off. Jacob Molina says, you may want to hand that off to somebody else. Molina comes through there and blows that play up. Number 97, great job by Jacob. So proud of him and what he's done in his playing time here at Friendswood as the clock is at 29 seconds and counting. Willow Ridge doesn't even have to snap it if they don't want.
Yeah, they're lining up to run a play here, and I would already be headed to the locker room if I was Willow Ridge.
Me too, but they're actually going to run a play. Trips to the far side. They've got a H-back, going to hand it off. No, he's not. The quarterback is going to fake it. A cloud of dust and pretty much nothing.
And that'll about take us to the half.
That is going to take us to the half as it's 3, 2, 1 on the clock. Your Friendswood Mustangs up 48-7. Good half. We'll get those stats for you from Coach McKeel, and we look forward to hearing and seeing you guys back here checking out the second half. Thanks for checking out the first one. You guys stay with us.
Friends, we want to shout out and say thank you to Double Days Pizza for providing tonight's press box meal. Again, shout out and thank you to Double Days Pizza for providing tonight's press box meal. Thank you and enjoy your halftime show.